Good morning and welcome to Community Chat on 103.1 KSCW. I'm Keith Breitbach, and joining me today are Jim Schlenvogt, and he's president of the Rotary Club of Surprise and Sun City West, and Glenn Schmitt, president nominee. Gentlemen, welcome. This morning, we're talking about the club's mission, its impact here in the West Valley, the spirit of Rotary, and the upcoming Taste of Surprise and Art Festival. That's going to be happening on Saturday, April 25th at Surprise Stadium. And we're going to talk about that, how it benefits the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library and early childhood literacy here in Surprise. Glenn and Jim, welcome to the studio.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Why don't we dive right in? You've got this big fundraiser happening, an event. It looks pretty expansive.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the event itself and what we're doing for literacy, childhood literacy here in the Valley.
Okay, I'll start out. My name is Jim Schlenvogt. I'm the president of the club. And on Saturday, April 25th, from 4 to 8 p.m. over at the Surprise Baseball Stadium on Bullard Avenue, we will be hosting the Taste of Surprise and Arts Festival. And Rotary held it for about 8 years before COVID and was very successful. And then after COVID, had to shut down, and we've been struggling to bring it back. But Surprise has grown so much, and Sun City West has grown with over an extra 100,000 people here now. So we figured it was a good year to bring it back. And we invited the West Valley Cruiser Car Club, and they'll bring in about 80 to 90 cars, and they'll be in the parking lot and are in the stadium on the main concourse. And all the events would pretty much be on the main concourse and up on the Legends deck on second floor. And we'll have the car club. We'll have at least 13 to 14 restaurants for food tasting, be the most popular restaurants in town. We'll have 8 popular arts clubs, WHAM and the Grand and Sun City West Art Clubs, among others. And we'll have live music.
It's a festival.
It's a festival.
It's a party.
Yeah.
And there's an admission charge, but it's nominal and it goes to a great cause. And you get a lot for the 4-hour event from 4 till 8 on Saturday, April 25th. So
Yes.
It's a fun activity to get out on a Saturday evening. What's the charge, and how does all that work? Do you get is the food then free tastings?
The food is free tasting. The music's free. The only thing that we charge for will be the beverages, and then there'll be opportunities to participate in the 50-50 raffle, and we'll have a raffle car from next door from the Sun City West Car Restoration Club, and they'll be raffling that car off as well. So there'll be bring your money, but it all goes towards a good cause. All the profits go to the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. So,
and let's talk about that. First, I want to give out the ticket information where you can go to tasteofsurprise.org, and it's pretty self-explanatory once you land there how to order those tickets.
It's a very easy website, and you just go in there, and then you should get an email once you hit the submit button. And I will also get an email confirming that you are registered, and everything will be set then. So then you just show up with your tickets, and Glenn will be in charge of checking you in.
Awesome. And we'll give that information out more as we go through the interview as well. But let's talk about, it's all for a good cause, like much of what Rotary does. Tell us a little bit about, Glenn, you can feel free to add in on this also, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, what we're doing with childhood literacy and why that is so important of a mission for the Rotary.
So the Rotary International has 7 areas of focus. One of those focuses is basic education and literacy. And so the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is managed by the Dolly Parton Foundation in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. But what they do is we basically fund for free books that go to children monthly from ages 0 to 5. So basically it encourages their parents to engage with the children and begins their reading skills. Basically all the research that has been done has shown that the earlier we engage children in reading, the more likely they are to become literate and successful in life. And so this is our attempt. And there's a number of these initiatives, DPIL initiatives, that go on throughout the state. As part of, in fact, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, the Dolly Parton Foundation, is part of Reading Arizona. So it's a big deal, but this is only one of many projects we do locally in the clubs. Our club does a number of other things. We have how many, Jim?
13 organizations in the community we support as well.
13 organizations, plus scholarships,
Yeah.
plus activities, plus the international work that we do, as well as work regionally and partnering with other Rotary clubs in Sun City, in Peoria, in Glendale, more clubs. So it all comes down to, it starts with the clubs.
Really amazing, and you have so many connections within the community.
Yeah.
Jim.
Give you a little history on the Dolly Parton's program. It started a couple of years ago with our club, and when the gentleman came to us from our club and said we want to be involved with it, he said, "Well, I think our goal will be 350 children the first year, and that'll be about $10,000 for the club." And we said, "Yeah, that's great. A good place to start. We don't know if you'll make it or not." And within about 9 months, he came back with 1,000 kids enrolled. And now we have hundreds of kids on the waiting list, but we need more money for that program. The program costs about $31 per child per year. So you can see that's a lot of money.
It really is vital to childhood development. You made me just think, I had a bookmobile and it would come to my neighborhood when I was a kid.
Yeah.
On every Wednesday or Thursday night. We'd go, I'd get the books, and I'm not sure that we have those. This sounds like it might be supplementing that kind of activity for people, because it's vital.
What's even more vital is these children get these books in their name. So we are depositing 12,000 books a year right now into the community with these kids' names on them.
Yeah.
So that the kid
Pride of
owns the
ownership.
book. It's a pride of ownership. It becomes part of it. One of our members has said that the most special thing for her is her child looks forward to receiving that book in the mail with her name and being read to. And their kids all of like 9 months old.
Yeah. Well, really amazing. You're listening to 103.1 KSCW. I'm Keith Breitbach. This is Community Chat. In the studio today are Jim Schlenvogt and Glenn Schmitt of the Rotary Club, Sun City West and Surprise. Let's talk about Rotary Club, because we've mentioned quite a few things already, but really a fascinating, amazing history going back all the way to 1905, Chicago, Illinois.
So Rotary is a worldwide organization. There is approximately 1.6 million members in Rotary clubs all around the world. We have done service projects in Kenya, in South America, in Bolivia, in Eastern Europe, in what used to be Soviet Russia, as well as projects here in the United States. And so what Rotary is, the number one thing is we do service above self. It is engaged in our DNA. And so the Rotary opportunities are there for basically any Rotarian that comes up with a project idea about how to serve their community, serve regionally, or serve internationally. They take it to their local club, and we start the whole process. Rotary International has created a foundation where money goes in and then is distributed back to the clubs. Basically, is either distributed as grants or distributed through our next level up, which is our districts. And so this money then is used again for service by providing projects. We also have basically peace universities where we send people to go get masters in peace from various select universities around the world. We have supported scholarships. We've supported basically youth exchanges between different countries, between us and other countries, and between other countries as well.
Yeah, if I could supplement that with our local deals. In the last year, our club has supported 36 different community outreach projects. We have about 48 members now. We've gained 16 members this year, and a lot of it's due to because we have expanded our outreach in the community. And so there's more opportunities for the members to volunteer. And we spent over 1,300 hours volunteering in the community on these 36 projects with our 48 members that we have. And we always welcome guests and other people into our club to support these activities as well.
And the organization, it's non-secular, right? This is not a religious-based organization. Men, women, young, old, all kinds of demographics and diversity within the organization as well. So it sounds to me like if you want to make a difference, you could join the Rotary and you're going to find a way. There's a place for everybody.
There is.
From what we just talked about, childhood literacy to
and I can summarize some
Please do.
major projects. Back in October, we did the Meals of Hope. In September, we're going to do that again. We packed 25,600 meals for the local food bank. We did Military Appreciation Day in November, of course, and we participated in the Veterans Day Parade in Surprise. So we support our veterans as well. December, we participated in the Salvation Army bell ringing, which is always a good cause. And we actually drew in a former member and donated a substantial amount of money during that event to Salvation Army. December, we had our charity golf tournament for the kids golf tournament over at Briarwood, and we raised some substantial money for our youth program through that event. We participated in the Lord of Life Lutheran Church Feed My Starving Children event, packing event, and that was a great day as well. And now we're going to do the Taste of Surprise. So those are the major events that we reach out into our community with, and amongst the other 30 events.
So if somebody who's listening to this, they want to join Glenn, what kind of commitment is that? Is there financial dues that they have to pay?
There are dues. I mean, we got to pay the piper, but basically come and visit us at 5:30 in the evening, the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month at the Colonnade over off of Grand. And welcome, check us out, check the people out. We like to say that we have a 4-way test. We always add a fifth one, which is a Rotarian has to have fun. And so part of this is we want to make service fun. As I was telling you earlier, one of the reasons why I'm in Rotary is my mother is a polio survivor. One of Rotary's big efforts is the eradication of polio throughout the world. So they do that by vaccination. I've participated in what's called National Immunization Days in other countries, and so we're ready to go. That's something that we all do. So if that's something that tugs on your heart, like it does on mine, I know Jim's wife is also a polio survivor, that it is something that we really emphasize.
So much amazing work, such a great positive impact on the community locally, nationally, internationally. We're almost out of time.
Yeah.
We could talk on and on and on about Rotary. Know more about Jim and Glenn, but I want to welcome you back. Open door invitation. You've got all these amazing events throughout the year. Let's work that into Community Chat on a regular basis. And let's talk again, give out the information about the big event coming up here in April, Saturday, April 25th. It's the Taste of Surprise and Art Festival. Tickets are available online now at tasteofsurprise.org. Jim, go ahead and give us the last little elevator pitch on why people should come out to this event.
Well, come out, and we also have an entertainer on second floor during the event for about an hour and a half. It'll be a fun event. We'll have all these arts groups out with high-level artwork as well. And then anybody that enjoys classic cars will be able to go around the parking lot and in the main concourse. And then also, can't forget the taste of food. We'll have some of the most popular restaurants in Surprise, and they'll be able to taste some of their food as well.
Glenn, can we put in a call and get Dolly Parton out here next year?
Well, I do think we have a cutout but I'm not sure that we're going to have
Her
herself out here yet.
Could raise some real money out there at the stadium with.
on that, John.
We'll work on that.
Let's do that. All right, gentlemen, from the Rotary Club here in Sun City West and Surprise, Jim Schlenvogt and Glenn Schmitt, thanks so much for joining us on Community Chat.
Well, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, and we appreciate it.
You've been listening to Community Chat on 103.1 KSCW. I'm Keith Breitbach. Thanks for listening.